Yo, what's up? It's me, Ben's Listing, and I'm here for my weekly rotations. The last 2 months have really been crazy. A lot of albums have been dropping. This new Lucky tape definitely took some time to grow on me, similar to the last few singles he's dropped. I really just wasn't feeling this lazy, more laid back flow from him at first. After my second listen, the track Exotic instantly grew on me. After listening a few more times, I really fuck with these tracks the most. It's classic Lucky in my opinion. I honestly enjoyed his last few tapes a bit more, but it's pretty fire to me either way. I think this tape is low-key a mix between his old bars and flows and his new kind of style. I see the potential. I feel like his next album could definitely be crazy if he keeps building upon this sound. Xavier Bass dropped this mixtape about a week or two ago. It's pretty late being added onto Apple Music, as most other underground albums are. These are some of my favorites from the tape right here. I have to say I enjoyed this tape more than the one he dropped earlier this year in February. It's kind of more actual rapping from him and less on the singing crazy autotune stuff. What I like to call it is Duop Kane V2. No Xavier slander will be allowed. He's got an Uzi feature hopefully dropping soon, so that could really be huge for him. I could definitely see him blowing up. One of those artists in the new wave that I definitely see potential of becoming a star. Tommy Richmond is back again with this fire single. I'm glad he's finally getting the recognition he deserves, although I do believe $1 Million Baby was slightly overrated and mad overplayed. This might be one of his more funky songs. I really loved this beat. RX Poppy dropped again. Who would have thought? Crazy album. Got some real rapping with also some more auto-tune, laid-back kind of stuff. Personally, I enjoyed Raheem Dead, Somebody Shot Him just a bit more. It was more aggressive and all around just a more raw sound. But this album will definitely still be in my rotation for probably the rest of the year. These are some of my favorite tracks. New Fresh Boy Swag single featuring Joey and Ricky Chicks. Nothing crazy, but this track is definitely more for the vibe. I've been fucking with him a lot these last 3 to 4 months or so. Surprisingly enough, I actually didn't find him from Shed Theory, who I feel like is who he be hanging around the most now. I found him from Xavier Bass and 10K about a few months back. Christ Dillinger's new tape dropped, hosted by DJ Smokey, the whole thing produced by CP. Crazy production on this entire tape. Every beat is insane. This track featuring RXK Nephew is my favorite one so far, but my mind is open to change. I still gotta listen to it a few more times. Don Toliver's album, I honestly still need to give it a full listen start to finish. But out of all the tracks I listened to, I wasn't really fucking with any of them. This is the one that stood out the most to me. Lastly, Wiz Havin dropped a new album. He's a dope artist out of Florida. I found him about a year or two ago. I've been listening to him pretty much ever since. Supposedly, a lot of people claim that he's the one who Lit Tyler got his flow from that blew him up. So I'm definitely glad he's been getting more recognition lately. Pretty cool tape. The Type featuring No Cap is by far my favorite song, but honorable mention to Adderall Dreaming.